Welcome to the next part of the Bible study challenge that I've been working on. I've changed the name to Joseph of Egypt because Joseph is no longer just a little Hebrew boy getting pushed around by his brothers, thrown in pits, and sold into slavery. Now, he's the ruler of all of Egypt, just under Pharaoh. In Genesis 42, it starts off with a kind of funny statement from Jacob, all the brothers' father. He looks at them and says, "Why are you guys just sitting around looking at each other? We're hungry. Get out the house and go find us some food. Go to Egypt, take some money, and see can we buy food from them." We just had the 7 years of plentifulness, and now they're sitting in the 7 years of famine, and every household is trying to figure out what are they going to do to survive. So as they're leaving out the house, Jacob says to them, "Oh, wait a minute, wait. No, Benjamin, come back. He's the youngest one." He tells him, "No, you stay here with me, because every time your brothers leave the house, it's some kind of trouble. You're still young." So Benjamin stays behind as the other 10 brothers leave and they go to Egypt to try to get food. Joseph recognizes them when they get to the palace and they're asking for food, but they don't recognize him because obviously his looks have changed, some years have passed, and now he's the ruler. He talks to them harshly and actually accuses them of being spies. And they try to say, no, we're not spies. We're just, 12 brothers from Canaan, and Jacob is our father. Our youngest brother is home with them, and our other brother is no more. And we're just 10 brothers here. We serve you. We're just here to get food. And he talks to them harshly and still says, "No, I'm going to lock you up, and you're going to be in my prison." Then he says, "You know what? I tell you what. One of you stay here," and he binds up Simeon, chains him up, sends him to the jail. He says, "The other of you can leave with food and supplies, go back to your land, and come back with this youngest brother that you say is home with your father. If he comes back and he can verify your story, I'll believe that you guys are true men. Otherwise, your brother dies." So they leave and they take their food, they take their supplies, and on the way back, they notice when they're going to get food for the animals, their money was still there. Joseph actually sent them home with the money that they came to buy food with. And this is because, their family, they didn't know it, but he wanted to take care of them, make sure they're going to be okay when they got back, and they stayed home for a while. Of course, when they returned home, Jacob is mad. Jacob is like, "Every time you guys leave the house, how do you come back missing a brother? Thank goodness Benjamin is here, but now Simeon is gone and missing." So they tell him the whole story, how he's locked up because they were accused of being spies, and to return again to get Simeon, Joseph wants them to bring Benjamin. And of course, Joseph is like, "Oh, no way. We got to figure out something else. This is my, youngest boy, and now you want both of them to be stuck there in Egypt. We're going to have to figure something else out." And what do they come up with? Well, I have to read Genesis 43 next so I can find out. I'll let you know in a minute. I'm just so blown away at how they say there's nothing new under the sun. Everything repeats itself. And everything in this chapter is such young guy behavior. It's kind of like you send boys out and they always come home with some kind of crazy story about what happened to them while they're out. They leave out to go do something simple and they come back missing their bikes. If they're a little older, they come back, don't have the car, or somebody they got in a fight and we got to go get them out of jail. And Jacob is just trying to deal with these boys and figure out what he's going to do with them. I'm curious to see what they're going to do when they go back to Egypt for the next time.